Alright then. I've put off doing this for a while, but let's get done. The quest. Centuries ago, the rogue ventured deep into the dungeons of doom to recover the Amulet of Yendor, an age-defining event that reshaped the world as we know it. Today is the anniversary of that adventure, and the occasion of the quest, a reenactment of the impossible deeds achieved by the rogue. You'll be playing the lead role, responsible not only for venturing into the fake dungeon, but for making sure the rest of the players play their parts as well. A traditional roguelike in which you manipulate the actions of your fellow actors to retrieve the Amulet of Yendor. So, this is done by Chow, and just by him. And he made the quest. The Deaths Agree, which I believe is from like 2023 perhaps, no 2022. Can I do anything else, I wonder? Oh, Who's a Fire? I remember this one. So this is a 2020 game. So he's done a few Thunder Rails at least. Nope, this is a 2018 game for something else. Alright, don't know how many games he's basically done, but he's done at least a couple good ones, so I expect good things from this one. The quest. Here we go. Alright, so centuries ago, blah blah, I've already seen this. Every year since then, an anniversary of the Delve, a great festival has been held to commemorate and react to the great event. Blah blah. Alright, so how does this basically work? The rat grazed rogue for one bite, hit chance 0. Made some blood there. Here's a knife. Alright, how do I pick up this knife, I guess? Or do I pick up the knife? D is not an option, P is not an option. Space, enter, nothing. Oh, I picked it up somehow. Okay, I got inventory. Okay, I got 2 knives equipped. Nothing this way. So I'll know that you can use numpad to move around. You can use the comma basically to pick up stuff, which is a little bit odd, but okay. There we go, we equipped the buckler. I don't see an option for dropping stuff. There's a short sword. Pick that up. I'm picking up stuff, but I don't seem to have an option to drop it, so... That leads me to wonder, like, how complete this game basically is. Okay, enter goes down. These guys spit fire. And it can basically hit me through walls, apparently. These guys respawn. Alright, the rogue never died during the retrieval of the Am of Yendor, at least according to stories. And you doing so now is a serious and irritable alteration narrative. The boss of, disappointment to spectators, the boost of disappointed spectators fill your ears as you drift out of the consciousness, and the protesting cries of your fellow actors ring across the stage. If you ever wake up from the injuries, you'll be laughing stock of the theater scene for life. Okay, so it needs some work, I think. Apparently this doesn't escape out, so let's do that. So dash or question mark to view controls. Okay. Alright, so here's where we go. Keypad, left mouse button to move. We can right click to examine target. I to open inventory, L to open log. Enter to descend staircase, A to G to use stagecraft. Okay. So combat. Every attack has a minimum and a maximum damage. On a hit, the attack does max damage. On a failed hit, it does minimum damage. Chance of hit is calculated as follows. Hit chance equals attack hit chance minus opponent's dodge chance. When hit, each of the opponent's shields has a chance to decrease the damage to his deflection equal to his block chance. Any damage that gets through the shields is taken to health. Objective. Defeat the dragon on level 7, take the ammo of Yendor from its body, and return to the starting staircase. Stagecraft. You have a number of stagecraft abilities available to you. Mousing over a character and pressing A G will activate them. Okay. Each of it has its own effect and each costs belief. Belief is a measure of the believability of the play, and the audience toleration for unrealistic action. If belief hits 0, the suspension of disbelief is broken, and you can now not use stagecraft until belief has been restored to maximum. Belief is gained whenever the rogue is attacked, with gain equal to the damage of his attack before shielding, and recovered naturally with no enemies on view. So A, when attacking, opponents always blocks with all their shields. Belief spent on attack. S, do nothing. Belief spent every turn. D, do minimum damage. Belief spent on attack. F, target friendlies. When possible, belief spent on attack. And G, decrease dodge and all block jumps to 0. Belief spent when attacked. So basically, it's like, something to sort of like, help you out a little bit is the idea. Yes, fight me. Okay, there's that. That. Yeah, so there doesn't seem to be an option to sort of drop stuff, which is kind of like odd, but okay. By the way, G to pick up items doesn't work, so I can see why. Basically, he's got decreased dodge over here, so he accidentally, like, you know, put two keys on the same thing for stagecraft and picking up items. Uh-oh. Just gonna stay here and heal up. Okay, not really sure how stagecraft basically works, so we have to sort of test that out, I guess. There's a knife there. We don't need a knife. There's the buckler. So kill the drakeling. Ow. So let's see here. If I press, like, you know... Alright, so you have a number of stagecraft abilities available to you. Mousing over a character and pressing AG will activate him. So that's to mouse over the character and sort of use it. Okay. So he's basically got A on him for now. Alright, so... I'm going to stand by. So yeah, basically you can see how it basically sort of works. I died. Okay, so... it's interesting, but, you know... It kind of requires you have to use the mouse, which is kind of annoying. So A, when attacking, opponents always block with all their shields. Bleed spent on attack. I'm not sure what the purpose of A basically is, except for sort of a waste time. S, do nothing. Bleed spent every turn. D, do minimum damage. Bleed spent on attack. Is that for me or him? I don't know. F, target friendlies when possible. Bleed spent on attack. And G, decrease dodge and all block chance to 0. Bleed spent when attacked. It very much feels like, some of the stuff here is basically not like, appropriately like, explained. There's our buckler. There's an actual kite shield. I'm not sure, but I think being hit through walls is kind of annoying. So the pro way of dealing with these guys is to put on, like, that basically. There's a skeleton. Nothing this way. There's our short sword. Apparently I'm going to take a blast of Drakeling, so that's like going to recharge your bleep by a lot, so that's nice. I have no idea what that is. That is a Reacher. So yeah, I can really do this stuff. So played by Takeshi Jennifer. These creatures are seen quite commonly upon the surface, spread throughout the many marshlands and swamps that cover the Republic. Attempts have been made to stuff the creatures for use in these plays, but their insubstantial boneless bodies cannot be preserved by any arts known to man. Their acid, however, can be easily harvested and stored, despite its capacity to chew straight through armor, and has many culinary and alchemical uses. It is also used to stimulate the terrible burns received by the rogue during the delve. So basically this guy's got attacks, he's got tentacle, hit chance, tentacle, hit chance, tentacle, hit chance, dodge chance 10. These creatures on 16 hit points, the enemy is chasing you, and will spit acid in 2 turns. So here's a skeleton. The skeleton costume is nothing but a full suit of black cloth with pearly bones painted on front. This looks absolutely ridiculous up close, but from a distance with the lights appropriately dimmed to subterranean levels, the effect is quite spectacular. So he's only got 6 HP, this guy. He's got basically sword attack. And this guy has a lot of dodge basically, so he's got the deflection basically going like, crazy. Oh, there's the acid. There's a kite shield. I got a free hit there. There's a rogue, played by someone else. The creature before you is not wearing any costume at all, apart from the fox dagger and armor. Peace between humans and lizard people have always was achieved centuries ago, and the lizard folk always appear in hordes during the festival to both take part in the witness of a legendary event. The lizard folk heroes were renowned for their cunning and subterfuge, only attacking when numbers were on his side, and striking when to fight decisive blows. Okay, so it's like, a rogue. I want him to stand by, so stand by. Wow, this guy hits hard. Yeah, I'm being hit through walls sometimes here, so the rogue. Oh, you stand by. There we go, we killed him. There we go. We just got to reduce his stuff to 0 there. So skeletons are tanky. Let's pick up the hatchet. We'll drop the knife here, or short sword. Someone should place it to have this act as a spongy replica. Yes, it would be nice if I could actually drop stuff, by the way, but I guess there's no drop basically, like, put into this game. Drakeling. The old costumes used to carry explosive potions rallying around inside the empty paper mache. Every year, a couple of the players would end up leaving the stage in flames after accidentally detonating their whole stash at once. Safety is a much bigger concern these days, and the explosive mixtures now used is a mixture of two substances that need to be mixed before becoming volatile. This has drastically increased the number of accidents, and as an add bonus for you, me tossing out the fireballs much slower. Let this guy stand by. Ow. You're gonna stand by for me. I want you to go get hit. Yeah, they're basically blasting through walls, these guys. It's very annoying. So basically it's all about, like, managing your belief here is the idea. There we go, that's dead. There's a glass blade. The rogue never died during the retrieval of the Am of Yendor, at least according to stories, and you doing so is now seriously blah. So, okay. Maybe this is here to sort of help me out. Oops. Stand by. Alright, here's a warrior. You've traveled to a great lizard under the seas before to witness their great predictions, performed only in the semi-darkness of the cavern realms. Their stories tell of great ancestral guardians who defended our homes from invading surface dwellers, thieves who came to steal their minerals, riches, and lore. The lizard folk before you play a similar role with equal ferocity. So 10 HP, it's unaware of me, blah blah. So I can't heal by the way when I'm basically like, I'm seeing my stuff. There's a shaman. Shamans were introduced onto the stage for the first time just 8 years ago, when after a particularly bad blow, one of the lizard folk in the offstage medic team rushed forward to administer first aid. The audience was so surprised and elated by his sudden turn of events that they become a stable part of the performance ever since. So basically this guy's like a healer. Okay. Oh. If you want to keep doing that, I'm fine. I'll heal up eventually. Let's knock you down. There we go. I wiped out this level more or less. The great sword. We'll pick that up. So this has minimum 4 max hit. Okay. I assume this is basically a 2-hand weapon. So there we go. Smack. There's our glass blade. There's an rogue up there. Whoa. I'll take this ring of protection. This is a shield. Magic protecting rings are one of the most sought after artifacts in the realm. This is just a band of polished glass, shiny enough to be also about half the time by your fellow actors. We'll put that on. Okay, so these guys will pop up if, like, there's something that's basically going to pursue you. You're done. Yeah, the rogues will only engage if, like, there's someone basically next to you. Then they stop. There's a Hydra. The costumers have done a great job with this one. The semblance of a horrific multi-headed monstrosity is stunning. Playing a part is always an exercise in frustration though. Getting a fluid motion of all those heads looking just right requires months of training and preparation. It is said that in the old days the actors used to lose some of the heads during battle, but this was annulled in later years after the difficulty of the part almost removed the Hydra from the stage. So basically just like changes heads. Ooh, it hits hard. Now Hydra to fight. They're all dead. You're gonna stand by. That's the idea. Is like you're basically using your abilities to sort of like bend the odds. Is the idea of this one. I kind of feel bad about it. There's no leveling in this game, and like it feels like this would be like a one where you have like ever increasing abilities depending on like how much you level. There's a war axe. So the head on this axe is far too large to be used effectively, which helps prevent any dangerous forceful strikes. So I can basically wield both those things. That's nice. Okay. There we go. This must be the level of the dragon on it. Where are these guys? Lich. Dark magi of unholy powers dwell in all places that never see light, but the Dungeons of Doom were said to be particularly thick with them. The costumes here present an appropriate image of power concealed beneath the sickly gaze. Luckily for you, however, the power is all illusion. Reanimation is a simple task of corpses who are only pretending to be dead. Okay, so this animal will resurrect in 5 turns, so these guys don't die? Okay, let's resurrect their friends, is the idea. Golem. Playing a golem has always been one of the most sought after roles in the company, only surpassing even a rogue. The reason for this are twofold. First, the suit is a human shape and very well protected, so comfort is guaranteed and access is extremely unlikely. Second, the role itself is very straightforward. Simply approach the rogue and hit them as hard as you can. Okay, you need to stand so I can kill you before you get away. There's a Hydra down there. Pick up this ring of protection. Okay, you can only have one ring of protection on, I guess, at a time, so... one ring only. I saw a lich up there. I don't want this thing being resurrected, so... You're gonna get hit. Golems hit hard. It's really annoying. Gets down. Do. I do like the array of monsters, by the way. They all have like sort of different portfolios to sort of deal with. Basically, the Hydra's like a chaotic enemy that could deal you a lot or deal you little. Healers heal. Golems hit hard. Skeletons block. Lixirs resurrect. I'm going for dull strikes, so I think it reduces the damage to these guys. Yeah, dull strikes basically hit less these guys, so worth doing. And I died. Alright, so we lost a little bit longer time for the quest. It's a really interesting idea. Basically, like, you know, having to like manage like a stage play server like idea, and it works. So good job to Chow. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it, and take care.